Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Ryan here, back at it again with another video. And yeah, guys, if you guys have read the title of this video correctly, I am not kidding, I am not making this up. Someone in their right mind actually thinks that the word Karen is a slur, which, I mean, honestly, if we're being honest, people that actually think this are stupid. But I mean, honestly, when I first read this, I mean, I just came across it on Google, and when I first read about, this title, I thought it was a joke or something. Maybe someone was, I guess, trying to get their clout or something. But no, there is literally someone that actually thinks that the word Karen is a slur. So I mean, yeah, get your cold glasses of. So the whole thing actually started because of one tweet, which was tweeted out by a UK journalist that goes by Julia Bindel, which is she's actually a UK journalist and also a feminist campaigner against sexual violence. And basically what she tweeted out was, quote, "Does anyone else think that the Karen slur is woman hating and based on class prejudice?" Now you would think that she would just stop there with that single tweet, but no, that's not the case. The article does in fact go on to say that this person also went on to send out a couple of other tweets, and this is how the article, I guess, states it, that Julie also ventured in saying that her next few tweets that the term Karen is definitely used by enough white men for it to have morphed into a misogynistic slur, furthering her point that it is classism and ageism, which honestly stupid. She has also reminded her followers, I guess, yeah, I guess you can call them that, that there were other names used as slurs in the vein of Karen, including Sharon, Tracy, and Becky. And if I'm being honest, I haven't really heard any other slurs besides Karen. And I mean, first of all, Karen is not a slur. It's really not. Do I really have to bring up the whole definition of what a slur is? And I mean, another thing she, I guess, kind of talks is that I guess a bunch of white men actually use this term. And first of all, no, I don't think so. Because I mean, literally anyone, even females themselves, actually use this sort of, I guess, slur, if you could even call it that, to, I guess, refer to people that are just being stupid and don't know how to act normal. Now, if you're gonna go and complain at a store for not having off-brand cookies when you wanted, I don't know, some Oreos or some shit, this is why you are called this, because you can't act like a normal person and I guess just not freak out over the simplest shit. And the funny shit I find crazy is that there are actually people that think this is a slur and think that this is offensive and all this shit. And what is even more surprisingly is that there are actually people who can get behind this whole shit. Now, thankfully, there are also some people that actually have more than 12 working brain cells and know that this shit is not as offensive. It's not even offensive at all. It's just a fucking meme. Someone else who actually did, in fact, respond to this whole tweet and was actually on their side was Hadley Freeman, who is the author of the book House of Glass, which replied saying that yes, it is sexist, classist, and ageist in that order. Now, sexist, I guess I can pretty much get behind that because I mean, obviously, this isn't a term that is used towards males. It's mostly females, obviously, because I mean, it's Karen. That's more or less a female typical name. And I mean, classes, it's whatever. I don't really care. I mean, it's like, I guess people, it's for mostly for women that aren't necessarily like middle class, I guess. That's what you can say. And ages, no, I don't think it is because I mean, I guess most people think that this whole Karen term is used as to reference to females that are like in their 30s or 40s or 50s, when in reality, it's much greater than that. It can reach up to like grandmas and all the way up to maybe teenagers and stuff like that. Like I kid you not, there can literally be a school of like I don't know 6 year olds already preparing to be the next whole army of Karens. I mean, you don't know. I don't know. Maybe this shit is all undercover and stuff like that. That's why we haven't heard about it. And another thing I want to go back to is the whole idea that this whole term is, I guess, classist in a way, which, I mean, I don't know how. If we're being honest, I guess this term is mostly directed towards women that are in the middle class, I guess. If we're being honest, I think that's okay. Seriously, I mean, you can say that, I guess, you're in an okay class, I mean, you're not, high class, you're not low class, you're middle class, you're financially stable and everything is basically going good for you. But then of course you gotta get all, I don't know, you don't know how to act, and so really a meme is all that can just trigger you. A name, a meme. Serious, why? I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, picture this. You're living a great life, you're financially stable and everything, and all of a sudden, your entire life falls apart, all because of a meme, the word Karen. How? Why? I mean, first of all, the fact that you are being offended over the word Karen, which is basically a meme at this point, I mean, just shows that obviously there was some bolts loose up in your brain or something. All right, because I mean, obviously there are people that have way bigger problems or problems that are at least a little bit more significant than whatever is going on here. Yet most of the people don't go on Twitter and rant about it. I mean, not necessarily saying this is a rant because it's really not. It's more of a, I guess, joke because it is. I mean, obviously this person might be taking it seriously, but I'm just playing it as off a joke. And I guess the situation escalated a little bit too much because recently also there was a whole poll on Twitter over whether or not Karen should be, I guess, I don't know, somehow similar to the N word. And obviously, I think the results weren't as shocking as most people actually thought because the amount of persons that actually said yes to the whole idea of Karen actually being considered, I guess, as bad as the N word were about only like 4.1%, while there were people that were obviously against the whole idea, and those numbers were 95.9%. And if I'm being honest, I don't think that actual data should surprise anyone. This is a complete joke. And for the people that actually did respond yes to how this should be regarded as the N-word, I guess, I wanna hear your opinions and thoughts. Seriously. I wanna know why you actually think, because I'm guessing at least, out of all those, well, not necessarily saying this is a huge big amount of people, but out of all those, I guess 4.1% of people that actually responded yes, I want to know why. Because I'm guessing, all right, this is my thought. Some of these people, thought of this as a joke and, just for jokes and memes and laughs and all that shit, they said yes. When obviously it's no, it's really not. This shouldn't even be talked about to the point where it is right now. It's really not. And before one of you goes on to say that it should be regarded as the N word because I guess it kind of, I don't know, correlates to only, I guess, white women, I'm going to stop you there because no, it does not. You can call a Karen, female, a Karen, doesn't have to do with literally the color of their skin. It doesn't because not every single white woman is a Karen. Any color of female can be a Karen. And obviously, you can't necessarily call, I guess, a male a Karen because I don't really see males doing this type of shit. I mean, I mean, don't get me wrong, there is like a small majority of men that actually get crazy, but not at like grocery stores or bully teenagers at the supermarket because, I don't know, they ran out of something or they messed up on their order. And to finally finish this whole video, I want to bring up the fact again that she is indeed a feminist, the person that actually made this whole tweet. Which, if we're being honest, this is the reason why feminists get such a bad reputation. Because it's people like this that just bring up, stupid shit on the internet and start just overreacting over the simplest shit when they gotta really start, I guess, kind of thinking about actual things that are a little bit more significant other than just, I guess, trying to make a whole meme offensive and all that. But I mean, yeah, that's just my opinion. That's gonna be it for this video. I know it was pretty short or not. I'm not really sure. If you did enjoy this video or somewhat actually like my content, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I'm out. Peace. The truth.